bags that has sand in the bottom, right? You punch them and they fall over like. You have one of those? Did you really? Did it have a cartoon figure on it? A clown. Nice. Do you hate clowns? That's kind of weird that you gotta punch clowns. You know a lot of kids are afraid of clowns. Mine had Fred Flintstone on it. Yeah, but then my brother came and kicked it and it popped. Alright, so the gates, they're just like these inflatable punching bags, alright? And so what happens is, you want to run into them, right? Because the closer you can get your ski to the gate, the tighter line you get through the course. It's like when you run on the inside track, when you're running track. You know what I'm saying? Yes? Does this kind of make sense to you guys? It doesn't make sense at all. Let me summarize for you. I'm going to run into you. You're going to fall over, and then you're going to hop out. You got that? Okay, perfect. Alright, here we go. So I'm here at my first race, right, and I brought my stupid ski goggles for you today. Yeah. Okay, so I'm up here, getting ready to start, and this day it was like freezing cold. Cue wind. Yeah, it's just like that. If I could, okay, so I'm up here, right, and it's like freezing cold, okay, because I'm wearing one of those skin-tight race suits, right, it's like, okay, and the announcer, right, he's counting down, he's like, race is ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right, so I come out of the gate, I come over here, now it's the first day. Okay, that was sort of a slow motion fall. Okay, so I'm coming around, right, and it's like, it's really icy, really icy, so I'm just sliding all over, right, like, right? Okay, alright, I feel like you guys are doing like sort of healing falls. Like, it is hard to fall. It's hard to fall. But you know what? Life is tough. So I'm coming around, right? Coming around to the third day, okay, it's really icy, I'm sliding all over the place. Alright, you ever been to David? And it's like if you're ever driving too fast on a gravel road or a snowy road, so you're like, you slide out on each turn and you slide out more and more and more, so eventually you either have to like stop or you'll crash. Okay, so I come over here to David, I went with option B. Alright, we're going to do this in slow motion. Alright, slow motion for you got this, right? Alright, so I come over, it's like, So I stand up and I see that my ski has popped off, right? If your ski pops off, you're disqualified from the run, but you get 2 tries to the course. So I come back around for the second try, right? I go through Emily before I turn around. No, wait. I leash. I go through I leash, and of course, 4 of the wind is blowing again. Right. And I get to the third game right here, right to David, and I fall out, right? Wipe out again, same as the first time. But I look down and I see that my ski didn't pop off. So I know that I can get back up. So I get back up, right? I go a few more gates, fall down again, get back up, fall down, get back up, fall down, right? I fell down 5 times in this race, right? I was terrible. The winning time was 30 seconds. My time was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It was back, okay? But I'll tell you what, every time I fell down, I would look down to the very bottom of the course, and I could see painted in the snow a red line, the finish line. And I said to myself, you know what, no matter how many times I fall down, no matter how many times I get back up, I'm going to cross that finish line. And the reason that's important is because when you set out to do something with your life, when you set a goal for yourself, you're going to fall down again and again and again and again. But when you do, you have to find whatever it is for you that gives you the strength to be able to get back up again and again and again. is tough. The second one is this. Everyone say, life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
Perfect. All right, now let me try and explain what I mean when I say that life is beautiful. So obviously, I have one leg, and every time, I kid you not, every single time that I go to Walmart, some little kid will straight flip out, right? Like, Mommy, that's what it's like now! Right? And the mom starts like beating your child. And she's like, I told you never to stare at anyone. Okay? And I don't know what it is about like all child abusers pretty much shop at Walmart. Okay? And they're always there when I'm there. Alright? And it's really awkward, okay? Sometimes the kid will come up to me and like, and I'm like, well, I have cancer, cancer in it. And, my leg is sick, so the doctors have to cut it off. Okay? And then sometimes, though, that makes really old. Okay? So I can mix it up a little. So, kids will come up to me and be like, how do you like? And I'm like, kid, you ever heard of Jaws?
Never heard of Jaws?
Then I'll be like, by the way, what beach does your family go to? And then whatever beach town the kid says, I'll be like, oh my gosh, that is where a shark bit my leg off. Yeah. At that point, the parent will start feeding me, okay? That kid is never going swimming in the ocean again. Never. I'll tell you what, the best thing ever, I know, I've lived around here. I lived here until a couple months ago when I moved to California. But I tell you what, things around here are just ridiculously expensive, right? Especially, for example, the food at movie theaters is just outrageous. So I want to know, let me take a survey of you guys today. How many of you here, like me, when you go to the movie theater, smuggle food in your pockets? Right?
Put him on all bloody jackets.
Some of my friends, the only thing that we had to smuggle in was a 2-liter of Coke. 2-liter of Coke. We're like, all right, clearly this is not going to fit in anyone's pockets. So we're trying to figure out what to do, okay? And my friend, he was wearing sweatpants, right? And I was wearing shorts. We're standing out in the theater parking lot in Colorado. And I say to my friend, I'm like, dude, take off your pants. He's like, what? I'm like, take off your pants. He's like, all right. So we switch pants, right? I put on his sweatpants. And I take the 2-liter, okay, and I put it down in the left hand.
That's awesome.
I tie it off underneath so it doesn't fall out. Right? So it looks like my leg, instead of being amputated up here, is amputated like down here. Yeah. Right? So I'm thinking this is like the best idea ever. Okay? And then I walk into the theater, okay, and it's just like swinging all around. I stop, and you got my finger like swings up into the face. And the best part is though, there's a security guy standing there, right? And he's like looking at me. And I can tell he wants to say something. But like, what's he gonna say? Right? Like, sir, there seems to be a problem. Again, no kidding, I don't have one. So, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you have one leg and you have a 2-liter and you're in the movie theater, remember that. So, the reason I want to tell you that, here's the thing. I have one leg and obviously it's pretty annoying, okay, pretty inconvenient, but the way that I have learned to deal with it is by being able to laugh about it, by being able to joke about it. Right? And I'm not going to try and tell you that everything bad that happens to you in your life is somehow funny or has this bright, happy silver lining that you can laugh about. But what I am going to try and tell you is that when something bad happens to you in your life, you can choose the way you want to respond to it. And that is why, one of the reasons why I believe everyone say, life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
Very good.